Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to complete Elsa's What Home Feels Like quest. The goal of this quest is to help Elsa's memories come back, which is a familiar theme for most of these quests. The first thing Elsa's going to ask for is for us to cook her some familiar meals to help her remember where she came from and make her feel more at home in the valley. She'll want a fish pie, which consists of dandelion syrup, which consists of garlic, lemons, dandelion, onion, and an empty vial, which she doesn't tell you here. You'll also need a herring, which is a glittering herring, and wheat and butter. And once she tells you all the ingredients that you need and the stuff that you need to bring to her, she's going to go ahead and give you the recipe for the arundelian. Is that how you pronounce it? The pickled herring. We're going forward, it's just the pickled herring, okay? And then thus we start the What Home Feels Like quest. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my house inventory and grab some ingredients because these are the kind of things you have to have on you. You can't have them in your home inventory or in those storage chests. They have to be on you. I had garlic and lemons in my storage, so I'm just gonna grab a couple of those, and then we're gonna have to go searching for things. We need the dandelions, and they can be found during and after the rain in the plaza. But be patient because these things don't spawn quickly. That's one thing I have noticed, that they do not spawn quickly. Here's one, but I might only get 2 on this one. And how many do we need? We need 5, but we're almost there. I did find a couple already. Like I said, you just have to be patient with these. If you have to go collect other things and then come back to this, that's fine. But I got lucky too. It's actually raining in my village, which for this particular quest, it's a good thing if it's raining. You'll find out later why. And then we need garlic, and that can be found in the Forest of Valor. So we'll just run around here looking for these little spots. They're really hard to see when it's dark. When I did this video, we didn't have the option of changing our day to night and our night to day. So it is what it is. But we'll want to do that. And to get the onion, we can just buy it right here from Goofy. Or we can buy seeds and grow our own, whichever. I found it easier just to buy the onion from Goofy because it was right here in the Forest of Valor and I was already here. You do need 2 for this particular task in this quest. If you didn't have any, I had one in my storage. So go ahead and grab 2 of those, and you will need a 3rd one, so you might want to just grab a 3rd one for later. And now we just need to go craft the empty vial because remember, I already had the lemons. The lemons you can find if you don't have any. My lemon trees are in the plaza in my orchard, but yours may still be in the Gladed Trust or the Forest of Valor. You can find them either place. To craft the empty vial, you will need 3 glass. If you don't have glass, you can craft it using sand and coal ore. Alternatively, you could buy glass from Kristoff's stand if he has it available and you've unlocked his stall. This quest is really early on in the game. I believe I was at level 3 with Elsa, so you may not have Kristoff's stall yet, and that's okay, because sand's on the beach and coal ore is everywhere. So no worries in finding those materials. We're going to give all of our ingredients to Elsa, and then we're going to find out now that in order to make the fish pie, we need to find a special fish, and it's called the glittering herring. It can only be found on a rainy day in the Glade of Trust. So it's very important that we remember that it has to be raining. It's the only way we're going to find this glittering herring. And if it's not raining in your valley, just go ahead and do other things. Go on with your normal routine. Because, as much as it rains in the valley, it'll be just a matter of time before you can fish out that glittering herring. Even at this point, I would even just go collect some of the other items that maybe you need that you don't have for this quest. That's an idea too. Go gather some materials. And it is finally raining on my island, village, whatever you want to call it. And now I did read a little bit. I was reading online about how to catch these. And some people said that it didn't matter if it was white bubbles, blue bubbles, or gold bubbles. I will say I tried a few times with the white bubbles. I did not find a glittering herring with the white bubbles. What I did find is just regular herring, which, you know what, you will need. That is not what our goal was for this particular task. I went ahead and I found some golden bubbles and I fished there. And then I had to wait till the next day because it stopped raining in my village, and it didn't rain again that day. So here I am the next day. I found some golden bubbles finally, and we do get lucky this time, and we do catch that glittering herring, which is like such a good feeling when you waited 24 hours for it. You know what I'm saying? This next step is very, very, very important. I can't stress this enough. I don't know if this was a glitch before update 2. In case it is something that you need to follow to a T, make sure that you have the wheat and butter in your pockets, and I mean on you, not in your storage chest. This quest got me right here because I did not have the wheat and butter physically on me. I made the pie perfectly with all the right ingredients. I just used ingredients that weren't on me. Fortunately for me, the Disney Dreamlight Valley team did notice that this was an issue and fixed that in update number 2. However, when I started this quest, it was weeks before update 2 came out, which made me have to wait 3 weeks just to get this quest finished. I hope that never happens to you. Hopefully that is fixed, and if you do it incorrectly or you have it in your storage and not on you, that it will still work. Let me know in the comments if this has happened to you, or if you've played this after update number 2 and you had no problems at all with it. Just curious, go ahead and leave me a little comment on that. And at this point, if everything went well with the whole ingredients and everything, you had the wheat and butter on you, you'd be able to give that to Elsa right now, and then the quest would continue on. Like I said, I had to wait 3 weeks. Let's go there. And now we finally have update number 2. And it came out and we were fixed. Now don't worry, you will not have issues that I had. This issue has been patched, so if you have not done this yet, you should be okay. But if not, make sure you follow my instructions. Now we're going to just go make that a Rendelian pickled herring. We'll just call it a pickled herring for now. So we're just going to go ahead and make that. We need a herring, a lemon, onion, and garlic, and an herb. And then we're just going to go ahead and give both food dishes to Elsa, and she will guide us from there. Hey Elsa, sorry it took me so long. I'm finally here after 3 weeks. But here's your food that you've asked for. And then of course she's going to go through some dialogue, and she's going to remember that the two of us buried a chest near the ice cavern in the Forest of Valor. Let's head there now. All you're going to need is a shovel, and you'll have to find that shiny spot, which you can kind of see the chest sticking up out of the ground a little bit too when you're walking around. So don't worry, it's very simple to find. And then once you've opened the chest, you will get extra pickled herring and a purple crest. They will both come flying out of this chest. So you're going to want to grab both of those, and you're going to give the pickled herring to Elsa. And then she'll have some dialogue for you. And then she will give you some of the pickled herring for helping her, which, by the way, is a delicacy for the Ravens in the Forgotten Lands. They really like that the best, just so you know. Any 5-star meal will work, but that is their favorite. The next thing we'll have to do is place that purple crest, and we have to go inside Elsa's ice cavern to do this. Now remember, the storyline is ongoing because I'm only at level 3 with her, so you know there's a few more quests after this. And there are 4 actual crests that you'll have to find and put in her wall. So let's go ahead and put this one in her wall. And as you can see, I already have one of the crests. So this is number 2, and again, I said there are 4 crests that we'll have to find throughout her storyline. Once we place that crest, we're going to want to go back to Elsa, and we will complete what home feels like. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go check out my next video, and I'll see you later. Bye!